of metals with non-metals. Example, formation of NaCl. What is Na? Sodium. What is Cl? Chlorine. Which is the metal here? Sodium is the metal. Which is the non-metal? Chlorine is the metal. How sodium chloride is formed? So you should know the atomic number of sodium. What is the atomic number of sodium? 11. Write the electronic configuration that you studied in 9th standard. First shell 2 electrons, second shell 8 electrons, third shell 1 electron. What is the valence electron? The valence electron is 1. The outermost electron is a valence electron. How this sodium becomes octet? What is octet? 8 electrons. How? By losing 1 electrons to 8. Now, a non-metal chlorine. What is the atomic number of chlorine? 17. What is the electronic configuration? 2, 8, 7. First shell 2, second shell 8, third shell 7. What is the valence electron? 7. How it becomes octet? By gaining 1 electron. How it becomes octet? By losing 1 electron. Sodium. What is the electronic configuration? 2, 8, 1. It becomes octet, 8 in the outermost orbit. How? By losing 1 electron. This is the 1 electron lost. So 2, 8. It attained octet electronic configuration. Chlorine. What is electronic configuration? 2, 8, 7. How it becomes octet? By gaining that 1 electron plus electron gives rise to 2, 8, 8. 2, 8, 7 plus 1, 8. Let us express in dotted formula. Sodium, 1 valence electron, 1 valence electron plus chlorine, 7 valence electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, this electron is given to chlorine. This electron is given to chlorine. So, by losing 1 electron, sodium becomes a positive ion. Why it becomes positive ion? Because it loses 1 electron called cation. This 1 electron is gained by chlorine. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 8. That electron is gained by chlorine. So it becomes a negative ion, anion. So always in the compound, first element is cation and second element is anion. Cation is always positive and anion is always a negative. Metal is cation, non-metal is a chloride ion. So they together form a sodium chloride. Yes. Hi, let us continue. The reaction of metals with non-metals. Formation of magnesium chloride, MgCl2. Mg. What is the atomic number of Mg? 12. What is the electronic configuration? 2, 8, 2. What is the valence electron? Valence electron is a 2. Now, chlorine. What is the atomic number of chlorine? 17. Electronic configuration? 2, 8, 7. What is the valence electron? 7. So, magnesium. 2, 8, 2. How it becomes octet? It becomes octet by losing 2 electrons. Magnesium plus 2 electrons. 2, 8. So outermost orbit 8 electrons. How many electrons are lost? 2 electrons. Now chlorine. 2, 8, 7. So it gains 1 electron to form octet and becomes negative charge. This becomes positive charge. 2, 8, 8. Now, magnesium. How many valence electrons are there? 2. How many chlorine atoms are there? 2. 1, 2. What is the valence electron? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, it takes 1 electron from magnesium. This 1 electron goes to chlorine. So, this becomes Mg. Loses how many electrons? 2. So, 2 plus chlorine. How many chlorine atoms are there? 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, it gains 2 electrons from magnesium. How many are there? 2. So, minus. This becomes MgCl2, magnesium chloride. This is the dotted formula of magnesium chloride. Is it clear? So, what you should do? Electronic configuration. Then, valence electron. These dots indicate valence electron. Magnesium loses 2 electrons. 1 electron goes to 1 chlorine atom. Another electron goes to another chlorine atom. So it becomes a positive. It loses 2 electrons, 2 plus. It gains 1 electron minus. Cation and anion. So this is the formation of magnesium chloride. So look at the blackboard, children. Clear? Now let us take formation of magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. What's the formula? MgO. So, oxygen. What is the atomic number of oxygen? 8. Good. Electronic configuration. 2, 6. What is the valence electron? 6. How it becomes octet? By losing 2 electrons. How it becomes octet? By gaining 2 electrons. So, Mg. Valence electrons 2 plus oxygen. Valence electrons 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So these 2 electrons are donated to oxygen. So magnesium becomes 2 plus, oxygen becomes 2 minus. It loses 2 electrons and it gains 2 electrons. This is the formation of magnesium oxide. Is it clear? Yes. Now let us come to physical properties of ionic compounds. Which are the ionic compounds? Magnesium oxide is a ionic compound. Sodium chloride is a ionic compound. Magnesium chloride is a ionic compound. Ionic compounds. So they have 2 ions, plus, minus, cation and ion. Now, the physical properties of ionic compounds. The physical properties of ionic compounds. Physical nature. It is a solid. Why is it solid? Because there is a strong force of attraction between ions. Sodium and chloride. Sodium chloride. So, physical nature, they are solids because there is a great force of attraction between the ions. Melting and boiling point. They have high melting and boiling point because this strong electrostatic force. To break this electrostatic force, high energy is required. That is why they have high melting and boiling point. Solubility. They are soluble in water, a polar solvent called water. Now, conduction of electricity. They are good conductors because of movement of free ions. Because of movement of free ions, they are conductors of electricity. They conduct only in aqueous solution or in a molten state. They conduct only in a aqueous solution or in molten state, but not in a solid state. Because in solid, so there are no free ions to conduct. That is why they conduct only in aqueous solution or a molten state. So what are the physical properties? What is the physical nature? They are solids at room temperature. What is the melting and boiling point? They have high melting point because strong electrostatic force of attraction between the ions. Soluble. They are soluble in polar solvent called water. Conduction of electricity. They conduct electricity in aqueous solution or in molten condition, but not in solid. They are soluble in water. They are soluble in water. Conduction of electricity. They conduct in aqueous solution or molten state. They do not conduct electricity in a solid state. So these are all the properties of ionic compound.